Breaking news tonight from the nation's capital. The House of Representatives have voted to impeach President Donald Trump. This is the first impeachment vote in 21 years, and President Trump is now the third president to be impeached by the House. CBS's Natalie Brand has more from Capitol Hill.
President Trump struck a defiant tone after the House voted to impeach him.
They think the Washington swamp should be able to veto the results of an election.
At a campaign rally in Michigan, the president responded in real time.
They've been trying to impeach me from day one. They've been trying to impeach me from before I ran.
The president's comments followed what had been an historic day on Capitol Hill.
I solemnly and sadly open the debate on the impeachment of the President of the United States.
For hours, Democrats and Republicans argued the merits of the two articles of impeachment, abuse of power and obstruction of Congress.
Never before in our history have we experienced a president who has so clearly conducted himself in a manner offensive to and subversive of the Constitution.
It's about power. Donald Trump has it, and House Democrats want it.
They'll be forever remembered as the Senator Joe McCarthy's of our time.
More than 200 lawmakers gave speeches on the House floor tonight, but when it was time to vote, it became clear minds had not been changed.
Article 2 is adopted.
Both articles passed largely along party lines. Two Democrats voted with Republicans against both articles. A third Democrat voted against obstruction.
Many of my colleagues appeared to have made their choice to protect the president, to enable him to be above the law, to empower this president to cheat again.
The House will next send the impeachment articles to the Senate, which is expected to take the issue up early next year. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The next step is for Speaker Nancy Pelosi to appoint House managers to oversee the Senate impeachment trial. But tonight, Speaker Pelosi said she might wait to name them until she knows how the Senate intends to proceed. Here at home, the pilot of a small airplane is hospitalized after crashing in Oktibbeha County. Our Quentin Smith joins us live from the crash scene. Quentin, what have you learned?
Scott, I'm here on Old Highway 25 in the southern part of Oktibbeha County, and right now I'm standing directly in front of the plane that crashed tonight. Take a look at it here behind me. It's sitting in the same spot it landed in, roped off with yellow caution tape. This is a single-engine Cessna passenger plane. Now, as you can see, everything is quiet and clear for right now, but that was not the case a few hours ago. Take a look at your screen. This is video of the scene when the crash first happened. Now, here's what we know so far. It was around 6 o'clock when first responders say they got a call that they lost contact with the aircraft. It landed in the front of a home in the 1700 block of Old Highway 25 and just barely missed the home. Investigators say it was a fuel problem that caused this crash. The pilot did receive injuries and has been airlifted to a Tupelo hospital to be treated. The Federal Aviation Administration and National Transportation Safety Board will be on scene tomorrow morning to investigate this crash. I'm told the pilot, he is a major in the Air Force and he did not own this aircraft. Now, of course, we're going to continue to follow this developing story and bring you the very latest as it becomes available. But for now, reporting live in Oktibbeha County, Quentin Smith, WCBI News.
It was sunny today, and we will have a very similar forecast for you Thursday. Look at these temperatures into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. All of that sunshine yet again. Much like earlier today, here's our Outfit Insurance Camera Network in Columbus and Tupelo, Vernon, and Louisville. You can see the sunshine, the setting sun. Essentially wall-to-wall sunshine all day long. We'll do it again for tomorrow. Now, right now, skies are clear all the way across the deep south, and if we were way out in the outer space, we would see all of the city lights. Because we have no clouds. It's a great evening out there. Just chilly down into the upper 20s to low 30s in most spots. There's still a little bit of a breeze there in Tupelo, so still in the 30s. But I think for the most part, we're down into the mid-20s tonight. Another frosty start. I'm back with your full forecast coming up.
Christmas carols, movies, and traditions, they're all fair game as Mississippi Department of Transportation brainstorms the 12 days of Christmas message boards. Courtney Ann Jackson explains how the messages are designed to get you talking about driving safely.
This Christmas vacation reference is one of MDOT's first message boards to take off on social media. It's the only one making a return appearance for this year's holiday lineup. The team has realized they need to brainstorm beyond the usual buckle up, don't text type phrases.
So what you need to do is kind of add something different to it, and through pop culture and a little fun, we're able to deliver those key safety messages. So that's always the point, but you can't always just give someone kind of a straight message like that.
Folks are taking notice.
I love them. They bring out the season. It makes me laugh. It's so exciting. But like I was saying earlier, you're driving, so it's kind of hard to see. But it gives you a chuckle because when you're driving, you get stressed. So it kind of breaks up that monotony and it makes you think, oh, that's right. Don't drink and drive, guys. This is already a hard thing to do as it is. So I like them.
I think they're funny. I mean, I'm not planning on using my phone at all, but I mean, when I drive past and I see them, I get a little chuckle. So I mean, that's all I really care about.
Social media adds a shareability factor.
That gives it an extra life that it takes on outside of just being on the highways. So our message will reach tons more people.
That's where the social team comes in to offer a better way to share the messages with animations and shareable graphic versions. You'll have to wait to see the remaining 7 messages, but we did get a teaser of what's to come.
I want to remind everybody that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so just be ready for that one. That's a little preview for you. Spoiler alert.
Courtney Ann Jackson, WCBI News.
On the job, at home, even on the go, computers play a vital role in all of our activities. The need for computer programmers and cybersecurity experts is growing, so companies are looking to schools to help meet that demand. And as our Allie Martin reports, they're starting early.
These Milam Elementary students are learning about cybersecurity through a computer game. And they are also hearing from someone who helps fight cyber threats every day.
For every would-be cyber attack, there's a team of U.S. Army cyber warriors.
The Cyber Day demonstration is sponsored by Circadence, a Tupelo-based cybersecurity company.
We want to spread the gospel about computer science, how kids don't just need to consume technology, but they need to create technology.
Laura Sheffield is the media specialist at Milam, and she is also sponsor for a new club that will start soon called Cyber Ninjas. Sheffield has been teaching students about computer programming and writing code and believes the Cyber Day demonstration will pique their interest.
We hope that they see a connection between what they're doing in the classroom with real life. That's one of the reasons for this presentation.
Circadence is hoping to get involved with similar programs at other schools, part of an effort to increase the interest among young people in possible careers with computer programming and cybersecurity.
A lot of schools and a lot of our educational apparatus haven't quite gotten it yet, and that's why there's a gap of 500,000 employees right now in computer science jobs around the country, the highest wage growth area, the highest demand area. In Mississippi alone, the median wage is double that of the average, and so we have to get more kids to go into this area just for our national security area.
Circadence will be involved with Milam's Cyber Ninjas After School Club. That club will start next month. In Tupelo, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
Circadence will host a hackathon next year for high school students. The event will put the most tech-savvy students against each other in various computer-based challenges. All right, time to switch things over and send thanks to Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson. Keith, another wintry day here, but I see 80 degrees in Key West.
Yes, the warm spot of the country today. I know, right? Beach weather down here in South Florida, 80 degrees in Key West, national high. But winter is up here across the northern plains, minus 38, Ely, Minnesota. Wow. It's chilly tonight, but not that cold. Winter is approaching. We'll talk about that, talk about the rain chances for the weekend next.
Your WCBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
Christmas Day 1 week from today, and let's talk about it here. Here's our good old-fashioned Christmas forecast. Oh my goodness, where's Santa? Where is he? Oh, he's in the chimney. 64 degrees. That's what we have in store for us. No snow for us this year, unfortunately. I know a lot of you have been dreaming of a white Christmas. Go up north. That's where the snow is going to be. Winter officially begins Saturday, though, before Christmas at 10:19 in the evening. But we are just changing seasons up. We'll have some rain this weekend. Temperatures this time of year, mid-50s as we start winter, as we get into January, and then once we get into February and beyond, we start to inch on up, and you can just see how we go back into the 70s and 80s and 90s for highs. And by summer, the summer solstice, June 21st, back up to an average of 91. So if you don't like that, savor these kind of nights. 25 degrees, calm wind. For the most part, the wind's still up there in some spots, but that will relax and it will be chilly tonight. You may have to scrape the ice off your windows tomorrow morning if you're up early, but by mid-morning, we'll start to moderate things, and by the afternoon, upper 40s to lower 50s around here. The wind light and variable. Should be a pretty nice Tuesday for us, very similar to what we had today. All right, check this out. A little bit, Bruce Lee and Leo gathering around the holiday tree, the Christmas tree right there, getting ready to enjoy the festive season. Tomorrow, 51, 54 Friday, a chance for some sun and clouds, but the rain showers return on Saturday as our next system gets organized, and that system is out here across California. That's our weekend rainmaker. One solution, keeping the heaviest rain to our southeast. Another one is shifting it back to the northwest. This is the European computer model. I'm going to go with this for now and assume that we will have a better chance for some rain as we get into the course of the weekend. Now, it could really add up in some spots here in the region. Tomorrow, not so much. The clouds come back in. Friday, yes, but we are dry. Saturday, all of these things start to come together, the ingredients, and we'll see a big batch of showers break out along the northern Gulf, and some of that will back up into North Mississippi and northwest Alabama. So the question is, how far north will this heavy rain get? We could see a pretty good soaking here Saturday into Sunday. So just stay tuned for that. But it will be on the cooler side this weekend with that chance for some showers. Not the best of weather, I guess, if you're doing any last-second holiday shopping, but there will be some rain around. We're looking at that great day tomorrow, 50s on Friday, probably 50s through the weekend next week, low to mid-60s. And there he is, jolly old St. Nick, flossing on Christmas Day with a high in the mid-60s.
All right, Keith, thank you very much. Well, a big day in the sports department today as several athletes decide where they're off to next. More from signing day a little bit later in sports. Welcome back, everyone. If you spend any time on the roads, chances are you've seen a distracted driver. AAA says that 16% of fatal crashes are caused by distracted driving. Tonight, we learn a little bit more in our Health Talk with Baptist.
Hi, I'm Lee Richardson, a physician in the emergency room at Baptist Memorial Hospital, Golden Triangle. Let's discuss distracted driving. Anything that takes your attention away from driving can be a distraction. Sending a text message, talking on a cell phone, using a navigation system, even eating while driving are examples of distracted driving that can endanger you and others on the road. Distracted driving is the leading cause of car crashes in the United States. According to the National Safety Council, 1.6 million, or 1 out of every 4 accidents, are caused by texting while driving in the United States, and 10% of all fatal crashes involve texting. Each day in the United States, approximately 9 people are killed and more than 1,000 injured in crashes that are reported to involve a distracted driver. There are 3 main types of distracted driving: visual, which is where you take your eyes off the road; manual, when you take your hands off the wheel; cognitive, when you take your mind off driving. 39 states in the U.S. have laws that ban sending text messages while driving. 4.6 seconds pass when a driver's eyes leave the road to text. At 55 miles per hour, it's like driving the length of a football field with your eyes closed. Avoid distracted driving by putting your phone in Do Not Disturb mode. Don't reach for items while driving. Stay focused on the road. Join us next time for Health Talk with Baptist, when we will discuss how using restraints can save your life.
Mail your topic suggestions to healthtalk@wcbi.com. Health Talk has been brought to you by Baptist Memorial Hospital, Golden Triangle.
Area athletes make their biggest decision yet. More from early signing day next in sports.
Here's sports with Tom Ebel.
A very busy early signing period for our area athletes. All the hard work, all the recruitment, all came down to this: signing where you'll spend the next few years of your life. For a pair of former Louisville Wildcats, Oxford will be their new home. Check this out. That's defensive back Lakevius Daniel, puts on the Louisville hat, but throws it away. He's taking the Ole Miss hat. Him and safety Dalen Gill, they're both signed with the Ole Miss Rebels. They're looking forward to teaming up with former Louisville Wildcat Ashanti Sistrunk as Oxford becomes Louisville North.
I played with Key at John. We always talk about playing with each other at the 4-year and playing with Ashanti again. I can't wait.
I always felt at home. Like, it was an opportunity, and I just took the chance. They always came and checked in on me, make sure my family was straight. And then with it being a closer school and my family come see me play, I actually just took the opportunity and ran with it. I'm also happy and just want to thank God for, just giving me this opportunity to play ball.
Both Gil and Daniel will be mid-year enrollees at Ole Miss. One of the top recruits in our area, Oxford 4-star tight end J.J. Pegues, officially choosing Auburn over Ole Miss and Alabama. While it came down to 3 SEC programs, Pegues says War Eagle was a front-runner for some time.
Coach Malzahn called me yesterday, and he was just telling me like the same thing. Like, he never switched nothing up, and I just felt so comfortable there. And I knew they was going to leave for a while. It's just that the other schools that wanted me to play, I wanted for sure like where they wanted me to play. And Ole Miss bringing a new coach in, so they really just moved that out the way.
Houston Hilltopper offensive lineman Calvin McMillan stays true to his commitment, signing with Mississippi State. The 3-star lineman says he grew up a Bulldog fan, and staying in the maroon and white is a dream come true.
Today means a lot. I get to sign with my family. I actually been wanting to be a Bulldog ever since I was a little one. And I'm just happy that I finally get the chance to sign with my dream team.
Division I programs. The state's top-ranked offensive lineman Eli Acker keeps his commitment, signing with Ole Miss. And wide receiver Jared Long signs with Central Arkansas. Acker says his meeting with new head coach Lane Kiffin sealed his decision. And for Long, he's been thinking about today for quite some time.
This past weekend, I got to sit down with Coach Kiffin and Coach Clements and Coach Levy, the new offensive coordinator and O-line coach, and they just had a great message, of what the future is going to be like, and it was good. I really liked it.
It's a dream come true. I've been wanting to play college football since I was a kid, ever since I could run and walk and crawl. I remember I used to come home from school, fresh off the bus, throw my book bag down and go and play football, grab a football, just be running up and down the field until nighttime. So to fast forward here in my senior year, be signing with the D1 college, it's amazing.
The talented former West Point and EMCC pair, Jason Brownlee and Terrence Cherry, make it official. They're heading to Hattiesburg. The pair signing with Southern Miss. Brownlee and Cherry say they're ready to showcase their abilities on the Division I level.
It's a better opportunity for me to go down there, ball out my 2 seasons, because I only got 2 years left for playing, and I feel like they got the best quarterback in the conference that can get me the ball.
They make me feel comfortable there, close to home, I feel the atmosphere. I love the atmosphere of this, the love they show me, stuff like that, and I feel like it's a good place for me to be. Southern Miss to the top.
Pickens County Sergeant Marion Latham signs to join the Alabama Crimson Tide. The 4-star defensive tackle had 27 tackles for a loss and 8 sacks in 2019, leading Pickens County to a state semifinal. Latham choosing the Crimson Tide over Ole Miss, South Carolina, and Tennessee. A trio of former Columbus Falcons continue their football careers. Isaiah Kareem signing D1, joining Texas State. Kenneth Martin signs with Mississippi Valley State. And Patrick Jackson will continue his career with Jacksonville State. Kareem and Jackson spending the past 2 seasons with Mississippi Delta, and Martin with ICC. Some more area guys. Check out this list of guys signing to go play some big-time college football. Israel Whitmore, talented linebacker out of Choctaw County, signs with Arkansas State. Starkville native Natrone Brooks joins the West Point guys at Southern Miss. Quentin Wilfon at South Alabama. Cameron Orr at Elon University. And Terrius Gray, Terry Joyner, Rashad Eads, Noxubee County guys going to play some big-time football. Louisville's Purvis Frazier and Jacob Cunningham, Southeast Missouri, and Jackson State. And the list would continue. In the back half, Haram Wadlington of ICC signed Mississippi Valley State. William Holmes, another Louisville guy, going to Southeast Missouri. Jalen Ware out of Starkville signing D1 to Temple. Isaiah Hunt from Ackerman, Southeastern Missouri as well. And Saltillo native Titus Hurd signing with Mississippi College. In case you missed the reveal at 6, our Coach of the Year for 2019 is West Point head coach Chris Chambliss. Chambliss leading West Point to its 4th straight state championship a feat accomplished only by programs Bassfield and South Panola. The Green Wave defeating undefeated Picayune in the 5A state championship to finish its season 15-1. Chambliss collecting his 6th state title as head coach of the West Point Green Wave. And college basketball going on tonight. Mississippi State defeats Radford 77-68. Bulldogs having to come back in this one. Radford shooting the lights out in the first half. But the Bulldogs, big thanks to Robert Woodard, stat book stuffer supreme. 17 points, 9 boards, 4 steals, 2 blocks. And the long-awaited return of Nick Weatherspoon coming up next. The Bulldogs take on New Mexico State in Jackson on Sunday.
Awesome. And you guys had a busy day with all these signings.
Busy day, Scott.
Goodness.
Long day.
All right. Well,
Great
let's
day.
look at your forecast when we come back.
All right, some great weather tomorrow, and then the clouds build back in. We may see some showers here this weekend. There could actually be some heavier rain this weekend, too, so we'll keep you updated on that. We'll clear it out just in time for Flossing Santa to come on in and do his dance and give us some gifts.
You know, I wonder if Santa's going to, like, floss his way in down the chimney or something
Well, that's
like
my
that.
mood
You
going
know?
into next week looking at that weather. It's Christmas time.
But you're from South Florida. You're used to warm Christmases, so this would be cool, but...
I don't like warm Christmases, but I won't complain. I won't complain.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us tonight, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.